Hi guys, this is Ravenclaw with us. Welcome back to another With Story. Now, we're going to run some information down before we begin our episode. This is part 3. So, the last part I mentioned his poison bite. I'm going to tweak that a little bit. Now considering that, werewolves don't have that ability. I made sure of that. I did some background check. I know it originally came from the Vampire Diaries, and according to lore, that doesn't make no sense whatsoever. Even though I searched around see if there's any lore about it. There's apparently it's all make believe on the producer's part when they made that show. So I'm going to do something different. I'm still going to have the ability, but I'm tweak it a little bit. I'm going to have it a poison bite / paralyzing bite. It's going to be he's going to be the first werewolf with actual quirk. So, that's a quirk, not a werewolf ability. Same thing happens. He's able to paralyze or poison someone by a bite if he chooses to. He could choose to paralyze or poison by will. It's like his saliva activates the quirk when, he chooses to activate it. In order to cancel off the ability, you either have to have a canceling. No, I don't know if Zawa would be able to do that, but let's say he can. He could able to cancel it without him before he biting, but once you're bit, the effects takes a hold. The only way for it to cancel out is his blood. Now we're gonna run through his abilities real fast. The first form, his first form transformation is his fangs and claws become sharper and his eyes start becoming wild. It's basically so his eyes glow bright blue. And let's see where sorry guys, I'm still reading. Let's become wild. Strength is increased 5 times, speed 2 times, agility 7. The second form, he will have he will conjure a fox ears and tail pop out. His fangs get sharper. Strength gets 15%. His speed is 20% more powerful. His agility is 30. His third form is what you see in the picture. That's his third form, and all his stats are OP when it comes to that. He only showed his sister that, well, his second command of his pack, that because to show her that he's actually what he stated. Sorry, to show her that what he said he was is the truth. So we're gonna continue our episode where Izuku and Kennedy are walking into the neighborhood. As they come across a scene, several dead corpses. Officers are, Kennedy, what's this about? It's like, seems like they found another batch. He's like, what do you mean? Explain. A lot of the near population drop out of the cork list here. Mostly females. They've been going missing. A lot of them. I've heard some rumors about the recent gang that controls this area. Bastards. As you know. As Izuku's like, do you know where they located, little sis? As she smiles, yes, I do. Big brother. So, what are we going to do? It's simple. Can't allow this to go on. It's about time I take over this territory. This stuff is not going to fly anymore. Come on, sis. We're going to gather intel. As they spend the next couple days gathering intel about the disappearance, as he's talking to officers, it's like, my connection says There's a lot of cases. They've mostly been targeting females. I don't like the sound of this, so at least I know where they're headed out. Come on, sis. As he grabs his spike bat, we're going hunting. And she's like, yes, brother. As you know, he did that, training, the shift training. I could go into that, but that would be quite boring. So she's able to hide her ears and tails. To that extent, she can't fully shift yet. So she hasn't got that far in her shift training. So we might add a little part with that, but let's continue. As I walk up to the gang hideout, she's like, huh, so this is the place. Is it, sis? Yes, Alpha. And she's like, all right, let's crack some skulls. This is gonna be fun. As he busts the door open, hello, boys. Room service. I was like, who the hell are you, kid? The boss can't be interrupted. Kill him. As they rush him, as Izuku basically extend his claws out of his hand. His fingernails. Extend his fingernails into claws. Sharp like sharp like claws as he swipes, ripping the guy's throat out. As as he waves his hand backwards as the blood splatters on the floor. He's like, huh, anyone else want a piece? Get your coward of a boss out here. I have things to discuss with him. Screw him. Screw this guy. Take him out. As all of them rush, as Kennedy starts beating on them, full on, kickboxing wise, she freaking destroys the three that try to charge Izuku. And she's like, anyone touches, my alpha dies. As, that went on. Oh, she's like, huh, interesting. How about this, pretty boy? Hand over that girl over there and I'll let you live. I'm more forgiving than my boss. As Izuku, Kennedy, give it to me. And she's like, yes, brother. You dare try to extort me? Oh man, I'm going to enjoy this more than I should. As instantly he goes in front of him as he hits him in the back of the knee. As he falls to the ground. It's like, damn it, bastard, you're going to pay for this. As he whistles to get his attention to his boss, as he walks out. What the hell's going on here? Explain. And, oh, it's quite simple. I'm taking over. What you're doing around here, it's going to stop. Because you're all dead. As he rips out his throat in front of him. He's like, you pay for that, bastard. As he's about to go, he pulls his piece out as he's beginning to fire. As Izuku's just maneuvering around it from left to right easily. Those bullets are nothing to him. It's like, huh, I despise guns. As he grabs the gun, crushes it in his hand, as he knees him in the stomach, as he grabs him in by the throat, lifting him up. Where is the corkless? Where are the corkless? It's like, so you're after those? So you're after those useless creatures? Huh. They only have one purpose. As he's about to say, as he rips out his throat, as he's like, huh, I'll find them myself. Come on, Kennedy. Let's go find the rest of these. Let's go find the rest of these people. As that happens, as they go through room to room, as Izuku's just killing left from right, wiping everyone out. The whole gang is being destroyed. As they walk into a large room back of the base, there's a large cell full of, corkless females that I won't get into what they're going to use them for, because, that's quite graphic, so just use your imagination. So, as all the corkless women are kind of scared, it's like, what are you going to do to us? As Izuku rips the bars off the cell. I have nothing planned. I'm just here to punish these deviants and rescue, I guess. But, considering, are you all quirkless? As like, yes. As they're all young women. I have a proposal for you all. No, don't agree or disagree until I finish speaking. Am I clear? They're like, yes. All right. Let me properly introduce myself. I am Izuku Silver. This is my sister, my second command, Kinade. She introduced herself. I am Kinade Silver. She took on his last name. And she's like, I have a proposition for you girls. I'm able to give you power. It is in my ability. It's like, what do you mean? Let me finish. As the girl's like, shh. As they're like, we don't know what he's after. He might be worse than those bastards. And it's like, all right. As they're quiet up, I'm able to, but I'll bestow you a gift. But some of you might not survive the process. You're more than welcome to decline my offer. Kinade here, as she grabs his hand, she's accepted my gift, and she did pretty well in the process. She's a fighter. I wonder if any of you are fighters as well. Are you tired of being looked down upon, ridiculed about not having a quirk that's not in your control, looked down on, prosecuted, beaten, kidnapped? I could change that. All you have to do is accept my offer and be a part of something bigger than yourselves. As they're all talking, as they all agree, yes, of course, we don't want to be powerless anymore. Excellent. All right, Kennedy, direct him to, the apartment. I'm gonna have to get a bigger place. This is gonna be a pain. And it's like, Kennedy here will direct you to the apartment, and we'll discuss further of the ceremony we're gonna take place tonight. And she's like, what's the chances of surviving? Oh, you have a 50-50 chance. Some of you might survive, some might not. It all depends. If you're willing to fight for power, of course. As they agree. They're cautious about it, but as we skip to that night, all the girls had clean clothes, washed up. All right, girls, follow me. Now let me explain how this is going to work. I'm what you call a pure-blooded werewolf. As they're laughing, there's nothing in werewolves. Sister, will you? Yes, brother. As she shifts her ears and her tails and her claws. See, this is the first. Kennedy is a special case. She's able to access her second stage of her second transformation stage right off the bat. Quite impressive, actually. That's what makes her my second command, after all. Now, there's 3 stages. She hasn't gone through, she hasn't gone through this 3rd stage, but I'll work on that when the time comes. As they're like, how does this work? Oh, exactly. It's simple, ladies. I have to bite you. As they're scared, like, don't worry. The process, yes, it's painful, but it will only last for 3-4 hours. All right, who wants to mark will step up, be part of my family, be part of the Silver Moon Pack. As they're like, Silver Moon Pack, it's called my pack after all. Every alpha should have a pack. So let's begin. As his fangs start growing a little bit as he bites everyone as they fall down, going through the process. Their body is going to shock. As 4 hours passes, as all the women survive the incident, survive the process, as their hair changes. Everyone from the Silver Moon Pack, I think I called it Silver Moon Pack, yeah. Whatever. They all turn into white werewolves. I'm just saying because Izuku is a pure blood werewolf, so the gene, what type of werewolf he is more dominant, so it passes on to each member of the pack. So that's why I'm calling it Silver Moon Pack. So as they begin, as Izuku explains their transform. All right, girls, we're all going to go home. Then starting tomorrow, we're going to begin all your training. Then we're going to lock down this territory. No more of this is going to happen ever. And she's like, brother, what are you going to do about your jobs? Oh, they're on hold. This is more important. I think it's about time our little family become a major player in the world. Apparently, the heroes won't do nothing about it, so I guess I must step up and take care of things. We're going to secure our territory, then improve on it, and wipe out all criminal aspects in my territory. Then we'll work on other means, legal opportunities to make profit, so we could survive. I have a lot more mouse fees, apparently. He starts laughing. He's like, this is going to be fun. All right, girls, it's time to head home. As all of them, head into Izuku's, we're going to time skip a year. So he's 17 now. As he's no longer in an apartment. He's in a pack house. It's like about a year they've locked down his territory, and the neighborhood has improved drastically. It's becoming a really nice neighborhood, as the heroes are suspicious of how come the slums became so prosperous. Izuku has he has a lot of companies that he owns. So, he technically owns that whole area. So he got the rights to it. Had a couple small businesses. Then they expand in his city, part of the city. As, the underworld knows that, the mercenary gun for hire has become a major player. Becoming a major player. As we cut to, the Vampire Queen report. Yes, Your Majesty. The werewolf has been busy. As she flops a bunch of pictures, that's just like, huh? As she starts laughing, drinking her blood in her wine glass. He has been busy. Smart boy. I'm more intrigued. Continue surveillance. Don't interfere in him. I wonder where he's going to take this. Wonder how he's going to conquer the next trial he will encounter. Yes, Your Majesty. As, one of her most royal minions, she's like, I understand why you're after him, but why haven't you just taken him, Your Majesty? I have no interest in taking him by force. I want him to come willingly. I'm gonna make sure that happens. He is mine and no one else's. So, who are the members of his new pack? As apparently he's recreated his pack, and apparently they're all females. As she breaks the glass. What? As like what we've seen, there's no romantic involvement with any of the pack members. He's just their alpha. He's like, good, because if they are, I'll kill them. As she's a jealous type. So he's mine. Anyone tries to try to stake claim on my property, they'll die. Vampire, werewolf, human, hero, villain, it doesn't matter. He belongs to me and me alone. Do I make myself clear? Yes, Your Majesty. Good. Leave me. Can't wait to meet you, Izuku. I'm going to look forward to it. As we go back, as Izuku's at his pack house, in his office, going through some files. As Kennedy walks in. Brother, we have a problem. We captured someone trespassing in our territory. As they captured a low-tier criminal from working with a minor gang, as they try to rush into his territory, thinking he's weak because all his members are female, are women. As he's like, where is he? He's in holding cells. Good. I'll be right down there. As he's in the holding cells, as he's, tied up on a chair. Look who we got here. A little rat. Hello, little rat. As he rips off his gag. It's like, so you're the leader of this group. Pathetic. All your members are all female. As he slaps him across, backhands him. Quiet. Rat. Who do you work for? As he begins torturing him. I see. That's a low-tier gang. Girls, leave me and this rat alone. We're going to have some quality time together. As Izuku, they hear screams. There's a pool of blood coming through the doorway. She's like, Big Sister Kennedy, is our alpha alright? It's kind of scary. And you're like, oh no, don't worry. Don't worry, little sisters. Izuku, we'll take care of things. This won't happen again. People that usually cross our alpha don't last very long. It's gonna be quite interesting what he does this time. I've been with him for a long time. It's like, yeah, I remember you were with him from the very beginning. Almost from the very beginning, but yes. I was the first member of our family. Now we have more. As Izuku, has, as Izuku's like, I need something, Kennedy. I need a container. As, a big container. I need some wrapping paper. That's a gift to our new friends. As, he puts the man's head into a container in a present box as he wraps it up. It's one of those boxes where you lift the lid up. So, it's in like a wooden case that the lid, pops up once you push it out. Kind of like a wooden box. So, as that happens, as it's time to meet our, it's time to meet these rats. As you know, get the car. As you know, Kennedy gets the car. And she's like, huh, so that's where that's where they're holding up. That's according to that rat said. It's time to put on my game face. As Izuku's in a suit. As Kennedy breaks the door down. As they're like, who the hell are you? I'm here to see your boss. Let me properly introduce myself. I am Izuku Silver. You have the gall to invade my territory. I come to see your boss. Get him now. As they were going to try to get him, but as they rush Izuku, grabs him by the throat, lifts him up. I did not repeat myself as he crushes his throat. Get your boss now or you're all going to die. It's simple, boys. Move along. Follow the orders like good dogs. As Kennedy's laughing. That's funny, big brother. Thank you. I try to put humor in everything. No reason to be serious all the time. As their boss like, so you're the little punk that's running this territory. It's mine. It's gonna be mine eventually. So what do you want? Oh, I brought a present. Consider this a warning. As he places the box, as he opens it, as the guy pukes, that was my son. Huh. I did not see that coming. Oh, guess you're not gonna go lying down easy, are you? It's like, you're dead. You and your gang, you're all dead. As, he's about to pull out a gun. As, Kennedy, put him down. As she's like, yes, Alpha. As, yes, brother. As she sticks her fingers into a pointy motion as she stabs him right in the heart, pulling out his heart. As all the men are watching, as she drops it and crushes it with her foot. Girls, kill them all. As all you see is, his pack come in through the windows, slaughtering all of them. All right, burn everything. Get everything you can. Burn the drugs. Take the money. And we'll call it good. I'll be outside. If you had any trouble, contact me. Now, small pause. He's able to contact his pack through It's unnatural for a werewolf to have telepathic connection towards his whole pack, and he's able to control his pack if he chooses. But Izuku doesn't want to do that. He doesn't like to force his will on other people. It's not his style. So he's explained everything to the girls, and he told the girls that he would never, only if there was a no way situation that he would have to, but he wouldn't normally. So as all the men are taken care of, as they dispose of their body, burn down the building, and she's like, all right, girls, it's time to go home, have a feast. You girls earned it. As they're all happy, and they're like, as this group has got the eye of some heroes. As we're gonna cut to Izawa, Eraserhead, Midnight, and I guess full, but I'm outlining this because I can. Because everyone's all aged up, so it doesn't matter because Izuku's 17, so she's been a hero for a little bit. So I'm not making her too old, so she's gonna be like let's just say she's like fresh out of UA. So she's like maybe 20, 21. So as we cut to Izawa, it's like, I got the intel from Night Eye. Here it is. As like, This used to be the slums. As you press the button, now this is this is what it looks like. And it's all nice, like almost like a suburbs almost. Apparently, this new organization called the Silver Moon Pact took control and improved on the territory, on the land that, and then apparently they own it. Apparently, all legal wise, but I know for a fact they have legal activities. We just can't find proof. We need to investigate this group because I know they're up to something. I want to know what their motives are. As Midnight's like, are you sure, Zawa? You're taking this highly personal. There's been deaths, Midnight. Rival gangs have been wiped out and disappeared. I know they had something to do with it. This new group appeared out of nowhere a year ago, and they've been dominating this area, singling out all small gangs. As Muttley's like, but isn't that a good thing? I mean, yes. I mean, give it his whoever runs this group methods is using the wrong methods, but I can't argue with the results. As I was like, yes, I understand. I'm not saying that. Yes, he gets results, but there's ways about it. He's going about it the wrong way. We need to investigate this group. So what do we know about them anyways? As Midnight says, nothing. I don't even know who the members are. It's very hush-hush. But we got a suspicion. There's a mansion in the area. We're gonna start surveillance there, as you know that's the pack house. But Izuku has tight security, so they're not gonna find anything very easily. So we're gonna stop it here. It's 32 minutes, yeah. We'll stop it here, and I'll think of the next part. I might not sure what I'm gonna do yet on my vampire what if. I need to think on it more. So if I don't upload the vampire what if tonight, I will definitely upload another part of this tonight. So if I can't come up with a good part of the story, then I'll upload another part of this. So hope you guys have a good night and day, judging my time sense. All right, bye.